Hi guys, in this video I want to talk a little bit about how to stay motivated and how to stay consistent in doing things that will bring you closer to your goals. So these two things are also something that I'm dealing with in my personal life, and I would like to share with you two things that I've been doing that has helped me quite a bit. So no language learning thing today. I just want to talk casually, unscripted. Well, I still have some things on my laptop right now, but I'm just going to free flow a little. So two things that I've really been struggling with, and I've been consistently struggling with, is staying motivated in doing the things that I have to do, and being consistent. So interestingly enough is that one of the reasons why we are inconsistent is because we rely too much on motivation. And I said before, motivation isn't really your best friend. It's a good friend, it's a friend sometimes, but oftentimes when there comes a moment where you need motivation the most in order to do something, it's not always there. It's like, oh, I have to go to the gym, but I'm not motivated. Or like, oh, I have to finish this task, but I'm not motivated. I have to learn English, but I just don't feel like it. You're unmotivated, So it's like, I have to do this. Where is motivation when I need it? So yes, that is one thing that I've been telling myself to do, is to reduce my reliance on motivation, because motivation is fleeting. One thing that I sometimes ask myself though is, how can I make motivation come up to me more consistently? Because it's a lot nicer to work, it's a lot nicer to do things when you are motivated, right? Because then you feel like you're actually enjoying the things that you're doing if you feel that motivation, instead of doing things because you have to. In that case, it's also a good thing, because if you are doing things that you have to do but you don't really feel like doing, it means you have discipline, and having discipline is a virtue, and that is something that I would also like to have to implement a little bit more myself, more consistently. But let's take the other route. What can I do to try to encourage my friend motivation to come up more often, so that whenever I work, it becomes a lot more enjoyable? Two things that I do. First is tracking, and two is accountability. So for me, tracking really helps me because it gives me a visual reminder of my progress, or how far I've come, or how well I've been doing. So a little success story that I would like to share with you is that last quarter of 2024, I implemented this tracking system with a tomato emoji. Let me explain. Sometimes when I work, I would use the Pomodoro technique, which is a technique where I would set a timer for 25 minutes, and in this 25 minutes I would only focus on tasks that I have to do. So after 25 minutes is completed, then I would give myself a tomato emoji on my Notion app or on my Notes app. So of course, a productive day means that I would have a lot of tomato emoji in my agenda. And over time, the more I do this, I have associated the tomato emoji with this feeling of accomplishment and proud that I have done the things that I have that I had to do. I have completed the tasks that I promised myself or even other people to do. The tomato emoji became a positive symbol for me. So this tomato tracking system, I implemented it for a good 3.5 months until December, and that was a very good way for me to build momentum. So at this moment, starting January, I haven't really been implementing this tomato tracking system anymore, because I've already trusted myself that I could do the work that I have to do. So the tracking helps me with two things. First, it's good at building momentum, and two, it's good at building self-esteem. Oftentimes, continuing to do something is pretty easy, but the most difficult thing is actually getting started. So in order for you to get started, sometimes you need to build that momentum, and the momentum is built by doing a very small action. So this tomato emoji may seem very simple, and it seems quite insignificant. It's like, what's the deal with tomato emoji? What good does it do? But because as I mentioned before, tomato emoji really symbolizes a positive emotion for me. And over time, as it accumulates, it creates the sense of forward motion. And then of course, when you're in motion, you keep on going, you continue, and then of course, the more you continue, then the habit gets built. And as you stick to the routine, the more automatic and less effortful it becomes. At this moment, I don't need to use this tracking system anymore because I can already trust myself that I can get it done even without the help of a tomato emoji. So the using these tomato emojis in my agendas, in my tracking system, really helps build that momentum, but now I'm able to get the ball rolling even without the help of it. So it also helps me with building self-esteem because essentially self-esteem is built through trusting yourself. When you follow through on your commitment, you're basically sending a message to yourself that you can rely on yourself. You can depend on yourself to get the things done, even though it's difficult. So trust is the foundation of self-esteem. And it's not about perfection. It's not about getting everything right 100%. It's all about showing up when you say that you are going to show up. Doing things when you say that you are going to do it. So every small promise kept, every goal that is achieved reinforces this trust. And over time, it sends a power message to yourself that I can rely on me, I can depend on myself even when it's hard, and that's where genuine esteem begins to grow. So the second thing that it would help me to stay consistent and motivated is accountability. So accountability essentially means that you feel responsible in doing the things that you have to do. So one of the challenges that I face, owning my own business and working for myself, is having that sense of responsibility because I work for myself. I don't have a boss telling me that I need the report done by Tuesday at 9 a.m. In a way, it's a blessing, but in some other way, it's also a curse because no one is telling me what to do. So I don't have to do things when I don't feel like it. And oftentimes, I don't feel like doing anything. But when I don't do anything, nothing gets done, and nothing gets done, I don't get my income. So because of my working environment of, working alone most of the time, I would have to create that pressure. I would have to kind of like engineer that pressure to help me stay accountable with my goals and my to-do list. And one of the ways that I do that is, let's say, create an accountability group with my friends. So it's quite simple what I did. It's like we would create a small WhatsApp group of like 3 or 4 people, and every day we would be telling each other the 5 things that we would have to do that day. And I took it a step further in doing by the end of the day, I would give like a check mark emoji on the things that I've done. So it's basically making my to-do list public. Even though my friends wouldn't really judge me or wouldn't really penalize me for not having done all of the things in my to-do list, it still did give me that bit of pressure. And besides that, I actually went as far as paying a professional to help me stay accountable. So that tomato tracking system that I told you earlier, I would put it online and I would share it with her so she would have access to it. And for some reason, knowing that there is someone that actually have access to my agenda, seeing whether or not I'm going to complete my to-do list, gives me also that push and pressure to get it done. And yeah, that is what worked with me. So I'm not sure if any of these would also be of use to you, but if this gives you ideas to keep yourself on track and motivated with your goals, have at it. Try it for yourself and see how it turns out. So thank you so much for watching my video. I will see you next week in another video. Until then, take care and good luck. Bye.